Hi, I'm Alicia Kinchlow with Kinchlow Law, and today we're going to talk about supervised physical custody during COVID-19. Now, if you are a parent or a party who has supervised physical custody of a minor, you are required to exercise your custody time with that child under the supervision of another adult or under an agency. Now, that has presented, of course, some significant challenges to people during COVID-19. Sometimes the other adult who's supposed to supervise is unable or unwilling to do so because of COVID-19, or the other parties may have some concerns about their ability to do so. Also, a lot of the agencies that were performing their supervisions are no longer doing so. For example, a lot of people in Philadelphia County exercise their supervised physical custody at the court's nursery. Now, the problem is that the court's nursery and the court itself has been closed to the general public. That means that a lot of parties, parents, are not able to see their children if they are subject to supervised physical custody. So in today's video, I'm going to share a couple of tips for you on how to rectify this situation. So the first tip is going to be to try to come to an agreement with the other person. So almost all custody orders allow for the parties to be able to change the order in some way by the agreement of the parties. And generally, it requires them to put it in writing. And I generally suggest that if you're going to change an order, especially in a significant way, you should put it in writing to protect yourself. And I think this is especially true in a situation where a party has supervised physical custody, because generally there is some reason for the supervision. And so the more protection you can give yourself, the better. All right, the second option would be to find another agency that is willing to do their supervision. So do a little bit of homework, find another place that is willing to do it, and has the ability to do it, and who is going to make sure that you and your child are safe. So that means looking at whether or not they're following CDC guidelines, if they're wearing masks, if there's social distancing. Those are all things that are options. And again, this will be by agreement of the parties. Now, what happens if you're not able to come to an agreement with the other party about changing the supervision of your custody time? The other option there is to seek relief from the court. Now, depending on your county, you may have the option of either special relief or even expedited relief. So you want to check your local rules, reach out to an attorney in your area, and find out what is the appropriate motion for you to file. And in this motion, you can ask the court for guidance for a new order that allows you to be able to change the circumstances of your supervised physical custody, either to a place, either under the supervision of someone else, to make sure that you're able to see your child. We know that the courts have been closed since March, and if you have not been able to find a different way to have your custodial time, that means that you've gone 9 months without seeing your child potentially. So you just want to make sure that you're being proactive, taking some steps, reaching out to the other party, having discussions, and again, reaching out where appropriate, and then potentially seeking additional counsel or the court's intervention to help you exercise your supervised physical custody. Now, as always, the situations or circumstances in your case are going to be specific to you and where you are. So you want to make sure that you're reaching out to an attorney licensed in your area that's comfortable with the local rules in your area about the facts specific to your case. They'll be better able to give you guidance. If you would like to talk to my office about your case, make sure that you check out our website below. It's kinchlowlaw.com. It's going to be in the show notes. And make sure you subscribe. We're going to be providing additional tips to you about custody, about divorce, about support. All right, until next time, take care.